The first F in the three F's of flipping out is fear. So let's take a look at how we can apply the 3 steps of creative indifference to help you manage your fear. And the first step is to become aware. Now, a lot of caregivers fear how bad it's going to get, how long it's going to last, and how much it's going to cost. It's not at all unusual to be afraid that you might make a mistake that's going to cause further harm to your care receiver. A lot of us fear running out of money, and even when we know that it is inevitable, uh, so many of us fear death because some people are terrified of the idea of finding the dead body of their loved one in their home. And it's not uncommon at all to fear what our life is going to be like after they're gone and we're left alone. The second step of creative indifference is acceptance, and this is hard, especially if you're caring for someone who is aging, disabled, or living with a progressive and degenerative disease such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or Huntington's, because they are going to continually lose skills and abilities. And as their disease progresses, it's going to be harder and harder for you to recognize that there's absolutely nothing you can do to change the progression or the eventual outcome. This is acceptance. And again, it's hard. But if you can separate the fears from the things that are likely to happen and the ones that are not likely to come to fruition, then it can take you to the next step, which is action. And here's where you can identify what you can do to manage the problems that do have solutions. And the first thing that I would like to suggest is that you get prepared for incapacity and death. And I know these are difficult topics, but if you get your ducks in a row, it's going to be easier for you, and it's going to be a lot easier for anyone else who is involved in the role of caring for this individual. And when I talk about getting your ducks in a row, what I mean is getting your finances organized. And then it's also really important to get in touch with an estate planning or elder law attorney and get all of your end of life documents in order. This is the only way that any of us will ever be able to control how we want our health care finances and possessions to be managed if something happens to us and we become incapacitated or we die. So please do these things. Get your ducks in a row, get your finances in order, and get your end of life documents executed.